Alright, continuing the playthrough, forgot what number this is, but we go to Go Race, Beginner League. Our next series is The Legend of the Silver Arrow, which requires Mercedes cars, and we do not have a Mercedes, so we need to go back to the car dealer, and you see that beautiful 70,000 credits we have. That's all about to go down the drain. So Mercedes-Benz, cheapest Mercedes you can buy is an SLK 230 compressor, which is the slowest for this series first off, and also the one we're going to have to make do with. So, here are the colors. I think we should go with yellow because the yellow Mercedes stands out. 193 horsepower. It's going to be ugly, but this is, yeah, definitely a bottom gear moment. So, now we have 15 grand to play with, and how we're going to do is we're going to first oil change it, since it's cheap, and get some extra horsepower. Not the car dealer, I didn't mean to do that. Tune shop. We need to buy some upgrades. And, you know, good old buy a turbo. Stage 2 turbo is available to us, but that might be a bit overkill, and also a bit too much money draining. What Australian cars do they have, Brenton? They have a Tickford V8 supercar, the Ford Falcon from 2000. But yeah, we're going to buy the Stage 1 turbo to give us a little bit of horsepower for cheap. And then I'm thinking also of doing the racing chip to give us just a little bit of extra power. Only 1500 gives you just a little bit more power, but I think we're going to need it. So let's go with that. Rip money, but we'll hopefully get some back. And you'll see why we need to buy these upgrades. And if you didn't catch, but first race is test course, and we're actually going to skip test course for our first race. We're going to do the other two because they don't require top speed. We'll need a transmission in order to do that, and we can't afford one right now. So we're going to do Trial Mountain first. Yeah, no Holden in this game. Although I think Holden came in GT4. I think Holden's in GT4. And yeah, here you can see the field. 2 CLKs, 2 CLs, and 2 SLKs including us. So, nothing we can really adjust except turning off driver aids. Hopefully everything's all set and we can get right to it. How to AXR? I don't remember. Look at that wheel spin. No, the first SLK, not going to be a problem. Like I said, it's the slowest of the bunch. But these bigger sedans are going to be a problem. Bad exit. Decided to go easy into that corner, even though probably should be working on making up to the top 2 because they seem to be faster. Oh, I tried to do second here so I can get the extra torque, but did not work out. Ooh. Alert coming in. Desert Raids here. Mercedes Poggers. Can we do better than Mercedes in Formula 1?
Don't they know I'm busy spoiling myself?
I wonder if that's being picked up by my mic. Nelson Arturo, welcome back to Oof Tier. Thank you very much for that. Enjoy the alert. Hopefully didn't blow out your ears too much. I'm driving terribly, so we need to step it up because we're 3 seconds back to the top 2. Why did that play twice? Because probably my mic picked it up. My mic is literally right next to my computer speakers. And I have my speakers on pretty loud. Alright, hopefully we can pick up some speed here. Get an actual pass done for once. Full throttle. Oh, the gears are so weird in this car. little bit better of an exit. We're down to 1 second, our gap. We just gotta drive clean. Not a bad corner. Yep, game 6. I remember. Down the inside, making a pretty aggressive, clean, fair pass, but we gotta get ourselves in a shout. Little SLK against, I believe those are CLKs, CLK 55s. So I'm gonna turn down my computer speakers, by the way, so you guys don't get a blowout. Good corner. I had to adjust quite a bit for that. There. Just right behind. Not too close, but I gotta make sure I drive okay. And the final corner, the green CLK is catching up, but we still hold on to take the win. First try. This is going to be big for our money situation. Get a car meet in multiplayer. Pretty cool. Showing the other SLK how it's done, we get a cool 10,000 credits. So yes. Any thoughts on the new Forza game, or plans to ever play it? Forza Horizon 5, you mean? I think it's going to be a good game. I'm going to buy it. This car is crazy fast indeed. So, this is Rome Circuit 2, so let's just do that. This is race 3, but it's really race 2. And, let's see. I wonder what the top speed of this car is without the transmission. Forza Horizon 5 comes out in, I think, November, early November. Look at this. There are 4 SLKs in this race. So this one should be easier than last time. Anyone tune for the R34? I don't. You might be able to find one on GT Planet. So that is a P2, which is not what we want because it's a single race series. We're 1 second off, and I thought this would be easier because of the number of SLKs, but not really the case. It is still 2,500 credits though. Before we do that, before we make our second attempt, I want to check the top speed of this thing. So we're gonna go to machine test max speed and just kind of see. What we got? Fearm is doing an Asphalt 8 stream. Wow, that's a welcome back. So, without changing anything, let's just see what we can get in terms of miles per hour. This is a machine test, which is basically, you know, just going around the oval until you hit top speed and we can kind of see what we get. So 32 is the top of that gear. We can also learn the gears of this car properly. 58 on second. You just missed day 69. Oof. Not very nice. The top speed. Is it above 160? 59. I mean, slipstream would definitely top speed. It's 160.8. 161. 162. Oh, 162.5. Pretty good. Veraza, welcome. Class C member. Appreciate the continued support. Welcome to the stream. So we hit 162.5, which is based. So I think that's actually enough for test course without the transmission, so that would be a huge help if we don't have to buy a trans. So let's actually attempt test course. Without the trans. Not Rome Circuit, the other one. How to join the team. Do you mean just joining as a member or like joining a game team? Because like in Asphalt, to join teams, you usually like message one of the admins on Discord or Facebook or wherever they're on. So, you have to worry about the 2 SLKs with their top speed on this race. Here goes our yellow SLK down test course. These stock SLKs are just going to be left in the dust. Now our goal is to pick up a slipstream and get into this queue. Become a member. There should be a join button by where you subscribe. Dispatching the CL. All select the CLKs. Look at that. Huge speed. Just blazing past. But now the question is, can they catch up with a slipstream? They do seem to be going quick. Let's see. I'll let one of them slingshot past. Because also I want to pick up a slipstream. Kind of daisy chain this. So 163, the rev limiter hits and it drops 10 miles an hour. So I want to know that. They have to watch out around 162. But that's this thing's hard cap on the top speed. Now let's get past him. There's an epic Grand Prix in Asphalt 9. Why am I not uploading on my old channel? You mean Blocks Bros? Well, that channel is maybe a relic more than something I want to continue posting on. All those videos I made before I was a teenager, when I was a little kid, and pretty much every single one of them is a cringe show, if you will. So let's see, can the CLK pass on pure pace? I don't think so. But yeah, I don't even remember the login of the old channel. I mean, I'm sure you can get it back, but I'm just gonna leave the channel as is. So can this thing hit 163 without a slipstream? Looks like it can't. Yeah, it's a big oval. It's set to race cars on test course. You don't see NASCAR doing an 8.5 mile oval. Even though that would be pretty cool to see, I think. It's literally full throttle 100% of the time. Yeah, usually on the, it's an Elite Grand Prix, right? Or is it a new type of event? We are literally 0.15 seconds between us and the CLK. And it's the second CLK getting in the mix, maybe? I don't want to give him my slipstream. Subin's here, welcome. Do not want to help the CLK because especially in the corners we're not as fast. So I thought we needed transmission, but the hardest race is actually going to be Rome Circuit. And I think just by driving cleaner, we might be able to pull that one off. So we gotta see. I thought we needed transmission, but we don't. That will be huge. Those 10,000 credits will be massively helpful. Your name's kind of funny, I know, because I made that name when I was 13, but I've kind of rolled with it just because it's kind of funny. I thought if I changed it, and it's actually the same profile photo from when I first created the channel. It's a really crude edit, but I don't know. That should have an update at some point. But it's nostalgic. I'm doing pretty chill. Last weekend before I start work. Anyway, we take that win. 5 minutes. That's huge. 30,000 credits. So, Rome Circuit 2. We just gotta try it. After GT3, we play GT4. Not quite. I do want to play GT4 after GT3, but since GT4 is such a massive game, I want to have a little bit of space in between GT3 and 4. I was planning on doing Burnout 3 after Gran Turismo 3, so Burnout 3 and maybe like one other game, and then GT4. But yes, okay, still one CLK 55, but I was thinking of using Qualify just to help our grid position, but it doesn't really help since we already drop back anyway. But let's just go with this and see what happens. GT5, also a mammoth of a game, and a game I recently got the Platinum Trophy for. But that game has a similar thing with a lot of grinding. We just gotta immediately dispatch the SLKs and just go straight for the leaders. Look at how fast they are in a straight line. Are you talking about the Windows 11 update? I wasn't planning on getting it. That was a big send to that corner that actually worked out. Can we send it into the first corner? Alright. Oh, I guess we're doing outside. Give him a little love tap on the wall. Rulu's here. Welcome. The good thing with the PS3 Gran Turismo 5 is that you can suspend the race and basically do a mid-race save. So you can turn off the system and come back and resume the race. So that's what I did when I did the 24 Hours of Le Mans. I did like 12 or 13 or 14 stints. And you could pause it so the PS3 doesn't overheat. You don't have to do all 24 hours in one sitting. On the PS2 games, you do have to leave the PS2 on. There's no mid-race saving unless you use an emulator with save states. I was trying to judge the braking and I kind of let off the brakes a little too much. So that's not going to help. And the CLK is going to pull away huge on the straight. You just want to get a clean exit, bend off the SLs, and do what we did in the first lap. Hot Pursuit Remastered, that's another game on my short list, but I don't own that game yet, actually. Nice corner. Oh, not so nice corner. We needed that one to be good. Huge opportunity though. CLK lays an egg, and I'm gonna send it. Clean, fair, balanced race. Yeah, we finished B license quite easily. I already posted the VOD to the channel already. So you can watch my laps. CLK is going to try and send it. He's going to go way too deep though. But we have to fend off for the finish. There's another fake Furum. No. Alright. The block. He goes way too deep, and I go deep as well. We both hit the wall in defense, but we hold on to win without any extra upgrades. That's going to be huge. Huge for money. Absolutely massive. Sorry guys, that's another 10,000 credits. We're back up to 40 grand. That didn't go as bad as I was imagining. Good thumbnail shot too. What's our prize? Oh boy. It's another SLK. We're double dipping. Bro. Only in GT3, right? Anyway, that is all gold trophies on Legend of Silver Arrow, and that went a lot better than I was expecting. So, here's our Amber Red Metallic SLK 230 compressor, which 192 horsepower, or so 234 horsepower SLK. It's a little bit of trolling, but here's our game progress, 16.6%. That's the end of the segment.